Have I skipped one song? Oh, absolutely. Hell yeah. I don't want the vocals, basically. Hello and welcome. The Sumeru is calling. Actually, I triggered one of them. I mean, literally, the only one. I triggered the Archon quest by chance. Which sucks. That's not what I wanted to get into. So we will definitely have a little look at that, like the scene. So we will definitely... Then we will attack Onikabuto, the tournament that has to be done. And then we'll go back to Sumeru once again and deal with that. That's the plan. What a bad day it was. What a bad day it was. I won't get into the details but I want to forget it in a way. It was a bad day. Oh. Whoopsie. So no talking about that. Forgetting about it, that's for sure for. On YouTube, Sakura Succubus continues. 4th episode is up. For the future, if someone wants to drop around. And we are about to get to the end of the song, so might as well get into the game. Get into the game. I do not have the interactive map triggered at the moment, but I think that's fine. Let me just pump up the sound in the game. And we can get into it. Why is it lagging? Please tell me Windows did not decide to freaking run stupid updates right now. Because it certainly feels like it. I love having issues with something right when the stream starts. I love it. What else? Now it should be fine. How is this not voiced? Paimon wonders how Jack and Teyvat are going. Paimon's kinda concerned. Wait, this is not the Archon quest? I'm kinda surprised. They should be doing well. Yeah, that's what Paimon thinks too, even if we're just speculating here. The last suggestion should have helped their composure. Or should we say that they're growing up? I'm not sure if we can call what Teyvat did growing up. But Jack said that he was like a tantrum throwing kid.
Teyvat, adventure, could it be? Sorry for interrupting your conversation. I'm Kalantari, a student academia. I seek traces of the past that remain on the earth. Were you part of Teyvat's Hindi's recent expedition to the desert?
Huh? How did you know?
Oh, it really is you. He mentioned both you in the acknowledgements of this paper.
Paper? Oh, yeah, he did say he would focus on writing his paper once he got back, so it's done already?
Yep, he locked himself in his room once he got back from the desert. The other researchers were worried that he was depressed from failing to obtain any results from his expedition. After a few days, we started betting on whether he would eat or drink first when he finally came outside, but he suddenly charged out and submitted the paper to the academia. The Golden Slumber, a study on governance in the later period of the Al-Ahmar civilization and stages of survival. It may sound a little rude, but I never expected Teyvat to be capable of writing such a groundbreaking paper.
Heh, groundbreaking. Sounds very impressive.
It's like Paimon's slime dish. That's an indorsology researcher for you.
Indorsology researcher?
Teyvat did call himself an indorsology researcher when we first met, yeah.
Indorsology? I didn't see any mention of that in the paper. I guess I'll have to ask him when I get back.
Dude. You really don't get it. Really?
Anyway, how did he thank us in that groundbreaking paper of his?
Let me think. It was at the end of the paper, so I can still remember it very clearly. I'd like to dedicate this last paragraph to a traveler and her companion. They're like the corollas that blossom in the nursery, the bread and salt during a long trip, as well as a gift to me from the desert. Without them, I in no way could complete this paper.
Ooh, Lumina, t-shirt really flatters there. A gift from the desert, hey? Paimon's blushing.
I must agree.
Now we deserve the praise. Anyone who helps a researcher during the paper writing process is worthy of acknowledgement and gratitude. In the world of researchers, there is nothing more painful than writing a paper. If there is, it will be getting stuck writing a paper.
T-shirt was worrying about his paper when we first met. He's probably suffered quite a bit before then.
To tell you the truth, lately, I've been trapped in a state of suffering as well. I decided to enter the desert, thinking that perhaps I could make some new discoveries based on T-shirt's thesis. I didn't expect to meet the very person featured in his acknowledgement. It must be fate that brought us together. So, can you help me like you helped him?
Let me think about it.
Oh, are you perhaps exhausted and in need of rest after your last adventure?
No, we are busy.
Or did T-shirt's lack of common sense leave you with a bitter taste?
Also, you can't jump at occasion like that immediately, come on.
Alright, I understand your pace. After all, it isn't easy for adventurers who travel the world to deal with researchers. I'm no different. I'm from a family of merchants in Porormos. It's nothing... I'm nothing like those researchers who don't even know how to communicate with people.
We'll see about that.
Well, allow me to give you a warm welcome. How does treating you to a meal sound? Of course, you'll be well compensated for trouble. Whatever you paid, let's discuss it later.
Getting paid and treated to a meal soon sounds like a good deal. Lumi, let's help you out.
If you insist.
Hey?
Not today. Not today. Old notes and new friends. Okay. Then. There is something first we need to do, Liliue. Round 3.
That's right.
And from what I've seen, there is someone we know in that battle, like technically in the previous 2, but there is someone we really know in that battle. That's right, contestant with super OP gear, Yanfei. Please be voiced, please be voiced. Yes. Hell yeah. It's okay.
Hey, he.
第40今回の大会開催を手伝ってくれてあんがとな。あと超かっこいい告知へも。
It is epic artwork, that's true.
でもよ、その様子を見るに第4陣も参加するつもりか？
ダメなのか？
Nope.
よく海外貿易をやっている大口の顧客がいて、一度彼女の重大案件の裁判を勝訴に導いたことがあってな。
Very special.
の贈り物をもらって中に特別なオニカブトムシがいたんだ。
Okay.
当時は買い方がわからなかったからバイヤーに面倒を見てもらってたんだが、今見るとこのオニカブトムシ結構屈強なことに気づいた。
Pretty buff? What do you mean?
虫相撲に参加しても興ざめってことにはならないだろ
う。
恩人姉さんを侮るなきよ。虫相撲の経験はないが、驚くほど屈強なオニカブトムシが出てくる。
Okay.
そうなのか？
そう。
器用の右腕が指揮する赤目に一緒に出てもらう。ダチ公ならどんな相手でも冷静に戦える。
What's with the pose? Thanks for the vocal confidence.
旅人が私と戦うのか？いいだろう。こういう遊びのコツはまだよくわからないが、うまく指揮ができなくても許してくれよ。
The poses. Okay. Easy. Friendly spar first. And then, oh crap. I think it's humongous. Ah, you didn't bounce it. What are you doing?
Go! Okay. Come on, I didn't make it out. Oh! Okay, that didn't work the way I wanted it. It's fine, it's fine.
Come on, come on. I wasn't in that area, come on. I wasn't in the area yet. I was outside. Oh, whatever, I won anyway. Who cares? I wasn't in the area of the attack for.
兵士の鬼カブトムシは強いな。さすがはピンバーヤが手塩にかけて育てたスペシャル鬼カブトムシ。
Who knows?
ほらな、恩人姉さんの鬼カブトムシは厄介な相手だっただろ。俺の武将は前回たくさん迷惑をかけたけど、装備と仲間の性能差は時に式で補うのが難しいんだ。
What is with that explanation?
確かにな。だがダチ公はよく耐えた。
なるほどなるほど。虫相撲の面白さが分かってきたかもしれない。
Okay, okay.
楽しいじゃないか。旅人、一斗、そして花門玉将。ここでこのまま遊んでいたいくらいだ。
So if you want to fight, let us continue a little bit, Yanfei. Focus fight. There was something written at the bottom. I totally didn't read. Obviously. No, you don't. No!
You little punk!
Wait, it didn't. That's interesting.
Don't! Oh, fuck! I didn't have stamina or whatever.
No, don't move, don't move. Okay, that I messed up again. This is a close game. Oh, come on, I did it. Jump out. Come on, game. Nope. Fuck. Counter. Let's go. Nope. Go. Okay. Right. Wait for it. Go, 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 go. Let's go.
That was a little challenging, not gonna lie, yeah.
But we are pros. Impressive melee combat strength, attacks with quakes. Oh, okay. That's what's written there. I don't know, I feel like maybe I'm too slow with running away from the quakes. But maybe not, I don't know. Fuck. Dude, calm down.
Got ya! Got ya again!
No! Fuck, I didn't. Holy crap, that was a powerful hit that I've been dealt with. Got ya. Okay, wait for it. Wait for it. Counter. I didn't need to jump. No. Oh, yes.
One more! Fuck! I totally thought you would attack, you bastard! How could you, Yanfei?
That quake is annoying. That quake is a problem. No, you don't. Okay, I hit and you hit me as well. Okay, it's fine. It kinda sucks that we cannot make like small steps like they do as well. You can only jump, and this is a little bit of problem. We have only one attack. It is like very limiting. Wait for it. Come on. Got ya. Got ya. Nope. Now we'll go with the standard attack, knowing life. I'll jump back and do this. I should have done this on the first freaking try. I'm so disappointed in myself. Well, still won, so I guess nothing to complain about. Thank you, and thank you.
Now who will be the next opponent?
Okay, back to Sumeru. Charlotte, that's Fontaine. This is... this is what we were doing yesterday, so... This is what we'll be doing still today. Mighty welcome! It's been a moment. Hello. Just dealt with the third round of beetle fights. So, back to Sumeru grind it is. Back to Sumeru grind. I've been here before. Yes, you indeed have been here before. I actually remember the name. And I did not get the info that like you gave a first chat or anything like that. So yes, you certainly have been here. I'm not sure exactly when for. My memory does not go that far, I'm afraid. Oopsie. Anywho, how are you doing? How's your day? Where is the guy? He totally fell. Come on. Where did he? Are you serious? Now you respawned him? Oh, Genshin. Nothing like getting a character, or should I say opponent, respawned after you drop him. Dude. Can you like not try to get the dropped again? No. Come here. I'm waiting. Dude, get out from there. Whatever. I totally can investigate. This guy's stuck basically. Come on, come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good. Come on. Right. This is good enough. I'm doing well. That's good to hear. Me? Nah. But I can deal with that. I guess. Could be better. Could be worse. At least it's weekend, so... Technically the start of the weekend. So, you know. So it's gonna be fine. How interesting! No, my master, we need to be hasty. Let us clear the next camp first. Alright, Lilo. Where's the next camp? Okay. Well, that went great. Wow, I could probably not have missed in a worse manner. Are we higher? Yeah, we're higher. Oh. Are you pulling for anyone this banner? Raiden or Yoimiya? I got C1 Raiden yesterday. Nice. That is a good situation. Technically, I have her at C1 as well. 4. I do not hunt for any of them this time around. I'm going to keep pulling for the remainder of the patch. Good luck with that. Good luck. The Outlander traveler may be identified by their golden hair and eyes, strange foreign clothing, and a small floating ferry by their side. If they have obtained a genie, take it from them, and if they have yet to, then dispose of them. Contact Adelphi.
Go!
So it was Adelphi.
Someone you know then? My master, if I may, I would advise that you review your choice of friends. We had an old saying for the silk. The only loyal desert dweller is one whose shoulders have been pierced by iron loops. We should be rid of all of them now. Let us return.
I'm guessing along the path of you pulling for Raiden, you also would get Chevrolet as well, right? The new girl, the new 4-star.
The path's pretty dangerous. Paimon sure hopes Jack's okay.
Nope. No way. Seriously. Okay, that's surprising. That's very surprising. Then again, I did one pull of 10 wishes solely to get her, and I failed. And I'm not gonna try anymore. I got just Sarah to the max, C7. That's it. Okay, even lower. Return to Tribal Settlement and report to Babel. Yo, Babel, what's up?
Lumina, Paimon, you're back. Allow me to dust you off. Jack and Azarik were waiting for you as well.
So we brought the object that you needed.
Jack told me thanks both so much.
We were ambushed in the canyon on the way back.
What?
We were attacked by people while on our way back. There were lots of people hiding in the canyon waiting to intercept us. They were pretty scary too. Do you know what all that was about?
No, I haven't a clue how that happened.
Is that really true?
Traitors and exiles turning to banditry on the roads is quite normal, but the canyons here should have a lot of tributaries. It seems that I've underestimated them.
This has to do with Adelphi.
What did you say?
That's right, we found this.
Adelphi, this is indeed his handwriting. And it is even signed in his hand that he is a traitor is beyond doubt. But what if he's been set up? Then he has still stained our honor with his name, and will accept his punishment. However, he left the camp some time ago, saying that he needed to get some supplies from the outside. I must apologize. I let my guard down. You can be sure that we'll exile the traitor. However, he shall not be permitted back into the Tanit hunting grounds, save in chains. Please rest assured, you two, that I will get to the bottom of this on behalf of our tribe. I will not allow such happenings to go unanswered. As for the mother of the Jinn, can I see her?
I mean, she's with us. I got a bunch of Bennets. He was already C6 and one singular Kujo. Make him C7. Make him C7. You know you want to. No, supposedly you are not. You are not to do that. I totally did that just to, maybe, annoy some people. I already made him C6. Yay!
Honored Lady Lilopa, beloved servant of Nabu Malikata, founder of Gurabat, eternal prisoner of Khanum, Babel of the Mortal Tanit tribe seeks an audience with you.
Damn. I need Babel as a playable character. Why is she not? My Sarah is unfortunately C2 even though I've been playing for like 2.5 years. Nice. I guess some of them just don't want to arrive, huh?
Yeah, what did you say? Were you calling for me? I don't quite remember all those names. Yes, we ask only Lady Lopa, that lead us to the Eternal Oasis, to set us on the path to meet with the slumbering queen. Oh, so sleepy. My master did wake me to speak with this servant. Ah, why do you love consorting with those coarse folk so?
I have almost every 4-star minus chef. Nice. I don't have almost everyone. Quite a few for.
Well then, Babel, will you not dance, abuse us, and we may yet grant you free wishes?
Hey?
Huh? What? Oh, I'm so sorry. You're the mother of the tribe, right? My apologies. I read the servility in your brows and merely could not help but wish to see you dance and entertain us.
Come on, she's not Nilo.
I'm merely your servant, and will listen to all you have to say. I shall follow the dictates of the Queen of all Oases, Nabu Marikata's will, due trepidation, and then I will not defy.
But that's my account, which is on Asia, because I'm luckier there. I have accounts on the 3 main servers. Oh my god. How? How do you manage that? I would not be able to play on more than one. Magic. Okay. Magic. If you say it's magic, let it be magic.
Ha! I shall not be so crude. Several solicitations. I already have a master, and I do not intend to take on any servants either, so I fear your calculations have come to naught.
So Matriarch people can grovel too, huh?
You have yet to see many things indeed. My master, you hold my true name. I shall do what you, and only you, desire. The decision shall be yours. I'll not speak another word to these full desert dwellers. Master! Your master!
I'm supposed to be leveling by Euro account right now. I mean, go ahead. I still can't believe you are playing on so many servers.
Why, yes, indeed. And it is this noble princess who's before you. Now, you need not kneel.
Come on, say something, why don't you? Just look at her face!
I understand. In that case, will you help us, Lumine?
I will help you find the Eternal Oasis, yeah. Why not?
If that is your choice, then I gladly obey. Well, then I shall end by 8. A pleasure to work with you, desert woman. But the word to I wise, nothing save death can break a contract forged by true names. And I will be watching you on my master's account. Do not think for a moment that you may wield me. I understand. And it is good that you do, dweller of the sands. Now then, do not disturb my rest.
Dude, I need her as a playable character. I will repeat this every single minute probably, but holy crap.
So you have forged a contract with her then? Yes! Yes, I understand. You've done well.
I couldn't deal with that 200 ping from Asian server. Yeah. Sold my NA account and now I'm working on Euro. For the sake of being able to play with almost everyone. Wow. I mean, that's some dedication, that's for sure.
Jinn are arrogant, unfettered creatures, and yet you have managed to bend her. You have to surpass my expectations indeed. But that is well. Our path to the Eternal Oasis has been made smoother. So please, Lumine, if I may ask something of you, keep Lopar loyal at all costs.
I will.
You have my thanks. Ah, Jack and Azarik have returned. You youngsters catch up for now.
Come on, you are plenty young as well, clearly. I mean, growth-wise older than Lumine, but still young, obviously. Anywho.
I'll have to ask for your pardon. I need some time to organize the information you've gathered.
Miss Publisher is busy, huh?
I mean, she's the leader of the whole thing, so... yeah. Where'd she go? I wanted to bask in the glory of her good looks some more. Are you actually like 100%ing in all of those servers as well?
We're here. Come on, let's find a place to sit and grab a bite, Lumina.
No, not yet. The closest one is Asia. But you plan to do that, huh?
Hey there, Azarik Jet.
It's been a while.
Hardly that long. Good to see that you're all well. Jack's really fond of you. We were just talking about you, in fact.
What do you talk about?
Is Jack still angry?
Hey, angry? Oh, she did mention the disagreement you had, yes. But you know, she talks quite carelessly, but isn't actually good at expressing her feelings. Still, you should reflect as well. Jack's very concerned about your safety, so you should pay a bit more attention to her suggestions. Sorry, it was my mistake for leaving her out. Sorry, it was my fault, really. I was petty, childish. I knew how important Leopard was to our mission, but I threw a tantrum anyway.
Leopard says stuff weirdly and she does use some pretty creepy analogies. But she looked out for us the whole way, so... well, she's different from the people we've met so far, for sure, but she doesn't seem like a bad person. Whatever the case, it will be fine. Lumine is important to you, isn't she, Jack?
She totally has a crush on Lumina, by the way, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've always seen you as my best friend, but I'm just worried that... never mind.
Yes, you're so serious all of a sudden. Paimon doesn't know what to say at all.
Well...
there is no need to be so awkward. I won't get mad anyhow from now on, and you can count on that. That's right. That's the spirit. Right, about the mother of the Jinn. Is it with you?
I mean... like... don't you see the second floaty next to Lumina? What do you expect that to be? Come on, man.
Sorry, didn't Matrick Baby tell you not to ask that willy-nilly?
It's fine, Jack. I mean, I guided you half the way, so I count as a companion, don't I? A companion, you say? Perhaps you speak too hastily. No, the bottle's talking. Such insolence!
If you recognize me not, then your silence shall serve better.
Whoa, this is pretty fierce one for sure. Is that the mother of the Jinn, then?
I'd watch my tongue far away, you desert spawn!
This is Azarik, one of my brothers here in the tribe.
Hey, well, we could have chosen worse. This one is sturdy enough. A shame that he has too big a mouth and too small a brain.
How is talking to her supposed to not end as an exercise in frustration?
Reckon you just need to get used to it, yeah. Just get used to it.
You know, Jack, you did find Ben pretty cute, didn't you? How about you just treat her like Ben that talks? They both fly, don't they?
Oh! If you pulled for Raiden, do you have Yoimiya from before? Curiosity over here.
Oh, it's fine. Sharp tongues are to be expected of the legendary genie. Somewhat, I mean.
Yes. Let's go! a fellow, right now at least, Yoimiya and Raiden. Ugh, that's going to be a bad word, but whatever. Owner. Raiden was my first limited 5-star, and by extension my first 5-star, period. Interesting. For me it was the character that got me to start playing Genshin overall. They introduced her, I hear she's voiced by Miyuki Sawashiro, and I'm in. Anywho.
Whatever's the case, she's on our side, isn't she? We'll be fine.
On your side, did I mishear you? Apology, but you shall not find me on the side of those who will be treat my master while wearing two faces.
Huh?
Huh? My master trusts you, and the trust are reasoning for that. But I will be watching you, Azarik. Heh, like it's just what the genie's like.
It's fine. Ah, right. Did anything happen while we were separated? Just curious, I mean.
Same here, did I miss anything?
Well, about that. You told Jack about the ambush, and so on.
Hey? So a traitor, along with accomplices from the other tribes. They might be the same batch I was tracking down previously. It's even possible that they are cooperating with dangerous outsiders like the Fatui.
Fatui. Again.
Hey?
I mean, Paimon, why are you surprised? I mean, that's not new. If there is something bad happening, it's always the Fatui. Come on.
Pretty good, Jet. Made the best of some rather limited information our fools there.
That's not too hard. I've been helping the matriarch to track and eliminate traitors, so their movements and patterns aren't Italian to me. My dad and I have also encountered those people who call themselves Fatui in the past, so they're no strangers to me either. Still, I ran off in a huff without giving any thought to whether they would act. I'm sorry, that was my mistake. Oh, let's leave that aside for now. It wasn't even your fault.
I'm with Paimon. Don't beat yourself up about this too much, Jack. They seem to have been ordered specifically not to attack you. Can't blame you for having lowered your guard there.
But as for Adelphi, since he's fled in secret, it's beyond doubt that he's betrayed us. Those who violate the laws of hospitality and wield their blades against guests are unworthy of the Tanit's mercy. I'll capture him, Lumina. That I promise. He will not escape the matriarch's judgment.
Alright.
Oh, Jack's getting serious. What? You make it sound like I've never been serious.
Becoming ever more of the model of a tribeswoman, hey, Jack?
What are you talking about? Aren't I one?
That's not what I mean. I'm just glad to see that you are so concerned about your friends.
This is also a tribal matter, you know.
True. Outsiders are becoming increasingly active in the desert. And as their interference increases, so too do changes of heart and thought. As Matriarch Babel's right and left hands, we should indeed be concerned about such things.
Exactly.
Ah, right. There's one more thing. It's winter season at the moment, so the tunnels they dig are starting to show up all around the desert. Such areas are very dangerous, so we have to approach our adventure with more care and avoid them at all costs.
Wait, just Winat? Don't we always hunt them? They're no threat.
That's still no reason to drop your guard.
Sure, I get it. What a Winat? Oh damn, we hunt them every year and we collect their body fat and use that to make spices. We don't produce much, but it can be sold at a pretty price.
So we don't really lack anything. We just need to control the wind and hunting grounds, and our long-term prospects will stay good.
City folk love these thick and pungent spices, but ask them about the desert folk, and they'll tell you a different story. We also need to hunt other animals, but the smell we not give off is too strong and will chase them off.
As such, our spice workers can't take part in hunts, nor can they serve as assassins.
As opposed to the scent of nature, Winat, their larve gives off much gentler scent, which we often use for scent marks to prevent getting lost in caves or ruins.
Used it in the Gurabat ruins back there.
But are they really dangerous?
Not really. For you outsiders, perhaps. But you needn't worry about that. We'll protect you.
Puh! Eh? What's so funny? It's nothing. Oh, the children of Appa produced this. Now that you mention it, you haven't said anything in quite a while, poor. And for my part, was about to ask if you'd forgotten about someone. Well then, would you like to hear a story? Sure, as long as you have one to tell anyway. I wish it was voiced for, goddammit.
This is a shame how I've slumbered. I fear I'm not current with the hot topics of the day, and they aren't only with some ancient yarns. Will you mind to mastermind? Don't worry, I'm all ears. Don't worry, I've covered my ears.
And Pam was covered. Wait a minute, what are you covering your ears for?
The books say that the words of the Jinn have magic in them, and that their stories have the power to lay curses. Oh, and they also said behavior such as yours impolite in the extreme. Do not interrupt me, little lady. Hey, now where should I begin? As the moonlight paints the stones white at night, the blow chill, I totally managed to read this. Yeah, indeed. Thousands of years have passed since the events told of this tale. The desert had yet to become so desolate, and the oases spread out across the land like glittering jewels. In those days, the Jinn walked the earth in great numbers, and they lived within the silver night wind and the flowing suns, in the ripples of the unknowable ocean, and in the pattering of the rainforest springs. We Jinn were not ordinary creatures, but we were the servants of the mistress of flowers. We were untroubled by basic want, nor were we shackled by material thirst. It was life itself that greatly fascinated us. The blooming and wilting of flowers, the gathering and scattering of birds, these were the things that held us in thrall. Apart from that, only our true names could bind us. We were carefree so long as our mistress walked the earth, and we enjoyed her eternal paradise, her love, and her comfort. But tragedy, my god. That was a tragedy, what I just said. Tragedy. But tragedy would come, and our paradise crumbled. As the mistress departed, our revelry turned to mourning, and all that was good and lovely was violently perverted in that anguish. And so we gave Al-Ahmar our true names and became his servants, for he promised to find us our eternal companion, our true master. Deluded hope and trust did we harbor in our hearts, and so forsook our freedom, accepting imprisonment within silver bottles and servitude to his realm. But what was lost was forever lost, never again to return. Oh, I wonder if we can get our genie out of the bottle then. But do not think that the Jinn were wanton servants. Only love bordering upon madness could make the Jinn give their true names willingly. Uh-oh? For it was their deep love for the mistress of flowers that drove them to embrace the desert from the first. Yet, waking to face the tomfoolery of this barren world caused a surly genie to fall incurably in love with the shepherd.
Oh, you're awake,
Shepherd?
No, not you, no. but much like you, my master. You were much like him, as he was once. Well, now, girl, does that make you jealous?
Definitely not.
Oh, she's quite transparent, my master. I once did have a daughter. My eyes are not deceived.
Say whatever you like.
To tell Jinn, love was a terrible chain, driving those who fell into its pit to make sacrifices like the hippie of a parasitic insect. Oh boy, look at it again with the scary analogies. Huh? We Jinn do not have this tedious thing you call shame, so we'd not shy away from discussing love or revealing one soul to a lover.
I'm so glad that you're just a bottle now. What's with your attitude towards her? Him. Her. I assume Jinn is her. Lilopar. He. Her. Whatever.
But to the Jinn, Westbound love could not be reconciled to betrayal, or else hatred and vengeance 3 times greater would be sure to follow.
That was the root of the farce that ended Gurabat, for that is a different tale.
Actually, now that you mention it, I'd like to ask a question. Do you really have no other goal in presenting your true name?
Hemiskara and talking to Venti, Dilak and Jean for the Mondstadt Archon quests is so weird.
Meanwhile, me about to say, having Skara is just weird. It's fine.
Hey, well, I suppose vigilance is wisdom. Well, I do have something I seek. I wish to go to the Eternal Oasis just as you do.
I'm just kidding, don't worry about it.
There are things that have been left unfinished.
And what would those be?
Forgive me, dear master, if I can only slowly tell you the tale as our journey proceeds, but the time for that has not yet come. But know this, it is good fortune I should have met you. Well, since we've got the same goal, let's get along. How about a toast? Ah, what shall you make the toast with? Me?
Alright, weird story time's over. Let's talk about something more relaxing. By the way, Lumina, do you play cards? Please, no. I don't. No, I don't want to play cards. No. If you drop me the card game, the Genshin card game, no. I'm saying no.
She does.
No, I don't want to. I don't like this game. How did you know? God damn it.
Because I wanted to see it.
Alright, great. Now show me what you've got. Oh no. I don't want to. Go freak yourself. Do you have an easy leg? Fine, I guess. I really don't like playing the card game. It's a pain. You know what I liked playing? The prop hunt. The prop hunt when it was in the game. That was fun. Choose one summon. Okay. Switch. This one I kinda don't want. Okay. Sure. Fine. I triple crown him on Asia. Is this the... It's the Hydra. Okay, Kaya, it's time for you to go. I'll be honest, I will never I will never wish for him for... That's for sure. I don't pull for guys in general, so yeah. But for him, I will just not pull. That's for sure. Okay, how do you play this? Deals +1 damage bomb. I guess we can do that. Tune it. With our skill quest, spend 1 less cryo. Switch, spend 1. No, I didn't mean to do that. Let's do that. No. Let's do this. I like men, so I pull for them. Makes sense. Makes sense. Okay, this is kinda problematic here. And now... Oh no. Oh no. But Mirror Maiden is also watery, so... -1. Let's go. Meanwhile, I'm crowning only Lumina. Cause why not? -1 only. Oh, that sucks. Destroy all summons, convert dice, elemental tuning. Let's do this. Okay, let's do this again. Oh crap. Fine. No. It did more damage this time. Problematic. Surely you don't have any more attacks. Let's go. You son of a gun, you actually had one more attack. Okay, we need a lot of ice over here. 2. Alright, I will take that. That's not ice. Game. -1, -3. This is going to get problematic. I'm gonna get my ass kicked over here in a second for sure. Wait, what? I'm sorry, what? Wait, what did you just say there? What hidden card? Hello? I'm sorry, what? What? No, we are not playing like this. He cheated, didn't he? What the heck? What's the meaning of this? Hello? Oh, wait, what? Tuning. Fuck! I only got... Okay, that's good enough still. Alright. Whew. Alright. Good. What are they talking about? Don't you dare. -5, oh my god, no, that hurt, oh my god, that hurt. Alright, I mean, I can't attack, so, end turn, thank you. Please, end turn yourself as well, please, don't attack, don't you dare attack, thank you. They so try to force this freaking card game so much. Give me prop hunt, miHoYo. Prop hunt. Let's go. Finished. Let's go. I'm so glad. I'm not overall a fan of card games. Like, I just can't be bothered to learn the more advanced rules and so on. Next morning, buried pillows, asleep, flame. Okay. Right. All right.
Lumina Paimon, how'd you sleep?
Not great, I kept thinking about cards every time I close my eyes. I absolutely would not think about cards. Not bad, thanks for asking.
Why did Leopard have to use all those strange metaphors about bugs and scorpions? Took Paimon half a night to get them out of her head.
Glad you guys get some rest, I sure didn't. Hey? And who asked you to get up in the middle of the night to go find Matriarch Babel? Wrong way around, she came to find me. Oh, what did she want from you? Ah, it was an urgent thing. Some matters concerning the elders of the tribe, you know. Oh, I see, we have happened upon some open secret. Matriarch Babel spoke briefly with me last night. What we must do next is use the tunnels in the dunes to enter the underground portions of the Eternal Oasis. Indeed, my master Alachmar once created the most intricate system of canals shaped to provide irrigation for the soil of the mortal kingdoms.
Yeah, I got a notification about a game being discounted on Steam. It's literally a game I added to the wishlist today. Steam.
Before the dunes was encased in sandstorms, before Orlachmar was naught but dust, this place rolled with hills, most fecund and verdant. But those canals have long run dry. Fortunately, that lends them to our purposes quite well, allowing entry to the foundations of the oasis within the dunes.
So Matriarch Babel has finally made her decision.
It's because Lumina reclaimed the genie. She can serve as our guide. Moreover, my tongue's as clever as that of a mockingbird's, but you should know that by now.
I indeed witnessed this occurrence, my master, but I thought there was little need to go into detail about it with you. Alright, let's go and discuss the rest of this with Matriarch Babel, then.
I will gladly go and have a talk with Babel again. Hello. How are you doing? How are you doing?
You've arrived, Lumina. I hope that our hospitality hasn't disappointed you. Ah, Jack, while you're here, I shall entrust the great task of apprehending the traitor of Adelphi to you. I suspect that the recent spike in traitors within the tribe has something to do with the interference of those who hail from the Snowlands.
Snowlands? What?
You mean the Fatui?
Ah, yeah, Fatui. The influence spreads even here.
They're just like those, toads or centipedes the Lupar keeps talking about.
They're parasites, that's what they are.
We keep running to them everywhere we go.
Initially, they approached our merchants under the banner of trade. I would not mind having the possibility to pull for Signor Raffo, for example. Or Arlecchino, yes, those two, without a doubt. The only free, technically, also Lynette, the only free acceptable Fatui. I will turn them around for the better. Anywho, initially, they approached our merchants under the banner of trade. Then, before long, they started meddling in our affairs. Annoying as this, the forces behind them are indeed powerful. Prior to the present, we had already pushed the Northerners out of the territory, forbidding them from appearing on our hunting grounds to prevent them from further hurting our people. Yet they continue to circle us in the desert like hyenas. Also good comparison. I don't know if they seek treasure or alliance from us. Definitely not alliance. If anything, they would try to use you. Regardless, they are dangerous.
I got it. I'll return with additional information on a newly claimed life.
And information and a newly claimed life. I understand.
However, the Fatui are not the most important segment of today's conversation. Lumina, the task I bade of you today. I believe that Azark has already gone over the broad strokes with you.
Indeed, Matriarch Babel.
Good, but I must warn you. You still, but the path ahead is fraught with dangers. Our scouts have discovered...
Jesus, I want her as playable character so much now. God damn it.
Our scouts have discovered signs that many Winat may be active in the area.
Easy. Be at ease. I'll guide them down a safe path.
About the Winat. Winat are extremely dangerous creatures. Approach them with caution. They may attack you upon being drawn by the genie's presence. Speak not of me as I am some manner of calamity, desert wench. My master, I'll be on the ready on your behalf. If you come under assault by those Winat, I may yet be able to rally my strength and defend you.
Why does everyone want to defend us? Don't worry.
I've got your back to Lumine. Well, suddenly you've got two handy sidekicks. Esteemed Lilopa, after entering the foundations of the Eternal Oasis, we must rely on your power to guide the group. The ruins of the canals may yet hide your fragments. I am not. Of this I'm aware. But I'm curious as to how this knowledge came onto you. You learned this from outsiders, did you not? Ha, worry not. Robbing a few bookish researchers, parting a merchant camp with the maps they have brought with them. These are tricks of an old trade for the desert dweller. I understand. Thank you for granting me this boon of knowledge. It shall yet lead me to old memories and power both. But I will be watching you and that lad of yours. Look, I was struck with you. Matriarch Paimon on your guys' expedition to ensure that I can lay my parents to rest. How can I do just to slander her like this?
Jacht. My apologies, esteemed little Pa. I understand your misgivings and will endeavor to win your trust.
Do as you will. I seek respite.
Ahem. Very well. Do not let me forestall your departure. Leave as soon as you are able.
I wonder. I think I'm losing voice because I went running tonight. I probably should go make some tea instead of drinking water. But well, now it's a bit late for that. Now it's a bit late for that, but also it's quite alright.
It's just ahead.
What do you mean? Descent into the depths of eternal oasis. Reach the entrance of Mount Demawam. Landing. Is it here? No. Oh, this guy you mean the Winat. I mean, yeah, it's no problem. Why did I not do any damage to that thing? Hello. Nice hero landing, man. How do you have so many troubles with a freaking mushroom? Come on, Jack. You're better than this. Oh, there's more. No. I was supposed to be just protected here as far as I'm concerned. Why do I have to fight? Here you go. Come on, Jack, add some water to the guy. Thank you. Fine, I'll do this myself.
Is that all?
Easy. Next, you just keep going to the depths of the canyon. The tunnel leading to the foundations of the eternal oasis should be right there.
Hey, Lumina, beware of sandstorms. In canyons like this, the wind-flung grains stink worse than those flung by the winds on the open sands.
Be at ease. I shall protect my master. Let us progress.
Well, I'm gonna split now. You guys stay alert and stay safe.
Thanks, you too.
As a regular one who should be staying safe. Walking through the desert alone and alone. Don't get eaten by a weenot.
Dude could probably smack that thing with a fist in one hit, but well. Oh, I need those. I think the Shia needs those for leveling up. I might also be mistaken about that, but what else? Damage 3 quarts. I see those guys still manage to get in here anyway.
More camps ahead. Eremite camp. Abandoned. Investigate. I will. This is a tiny camp. It even has the tribe's markings. Matriarch Babel must have sent someone here ahead of us.
Or maybe it's a camp from the past.
Oh, which day someone appears to be less attuned to the traditions they so claim to practice than they'd like.
Okay, so is there something wrong with the campsite?
Hey, what's wrong with the campsite? Paimon's not seeing anything here. Oh, she dispatched people to camp this area before our arrival. However, I perceived that they never made it out. Perhaps it is because of such a death this place marked as forbidden. Which means that this area was forbidden for matters of practicality and not terror's rot of superstition. As for why she sent people here with regularity prior,
you don't know if there was regularity?
It could not just be to say the desire of young Eject here. More camps lie ahead, I would warrant. Well, we'll ask Matriarch Babel about this once we get back. For now, we keep moving.
Who knows? I don't know, but I have trust in Matriarch Babel. She earned my trust. I look at her and I feel like she's trustworthy. If that makes sense. Investigate.
What is this? If I really don't want to act without thinking things through, I have a feeling that if we want to continue, we'll need to activate this thing. But what if it's dangerous? This is water pumping mechanisms. It was used to attune to the flow of vectors of water. For now, water's place in its pipes has been usurped by sand. As surely as you are witness, this once was lush garden, in a time when the flowing springs had yet to become a fleeting rarity among the suns. Enough talk. I think I may yet be able to spark function back into the mechanisms. Allow me to try, my master. It sure sounds like the space familiar to little Para. Lumina, let's just let her give it a go. Give it a go.
Thanks. Okay, but before we continue, because I'm not exactly sure what it will do, let me deal with this little thing. Alright, we have the pebbles, we have the weird F, and we have the maze.
Oui. Adomo, arigato.
And with that being said, we are back to opening the interactive map, because I need to get rid of that from the map. Oh, we will be clicking again, won't we? We will be clicking again. Out of the game, into the game, and so on. Dun 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 dun. Sumeru. Passage of goals. Okay, I can tell it's here. We are somewhere in here. And what I need to get was the weathered obelisk. Now the question is it the same or no? I think this is the one. Pebble, yeah, this is the one. All right. One less to go. Oh, Silly as well, but I guess to Silly we'll get Probably in a moment, by continuing forward. Of course it's the sand, yeah. Oh, is it one of those sand... No, it's not one of those sand puzzles. Unless it is? Let's see if I... No, it isn't. I mean, I'm fine with that. What fine? Can I click it or whatever? No. Okay. Fine. You don't want me to click anything, I understand. But we need to follow the silly. It will be silly number 129.
Yeah. Yeah.
A chest, I see.
Right. Nope, can't do anything here.
Yeah.
What you thinking about?
Look there, these tunnels. I think of connecting them and clearing the accumulated sand. I think that might open the path for us.
Oh, reckless thought, born of ignorance. Still the plan is worth a try.
You're getting on my nerves, Genie.
Ooh, it is my acknowledgement you are receiving, little one.
Aren't you the little one here? Jack's young and Lopar's small, so the way Paimon says that they're both little ones.
Paimon.
By that logic, seeing that you're both young and small, that makes you the littlest one. What? Don't bring Paimon to your squabbles, Lumina. Paimon's not little, right?
Well...
Ha, how adorable.
I agree. Where are you going? Wrong side. Or maybe not. Hello. Oh. There is totally someone inside, isn't there? There is gotta be someone there. Someone is in that dump. Enigmatic page. Another thing I need to get rid of the map. From the map. G. A little to the north. Now we have a book. Okay. Rotate. I probably need to get rid of that wall somehow, huh? Which is definitely not happening right now. So who wanted to pick a fight? Where is people who were supposed to protect me and so on? Why am I the one fighting? Hello? Oh. Like this? Oh. There was a puzzle? What?
It's a puzzle. What kind of puzzle is that?
Is it this? No. Where are we now that I think about it? Here, 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 somewhere in here. So, it might be a reward for the inside? Is it? Yeah, it totally is for this. Alright. I think. I don't really see any other puzzle, to be honest, so... Yeah. Okay. But before we proceed, let's go here first. Oh yeah, now that I think about it. How far did have I gotten here? Yes, 100%, let's go. I still have to collect some stuff, but it's still 100%. I did go here, and by mistake, I used that teleport waypoint here. And that triggered the cutscene we see in the very beginning. Okay, that hurt a little bit. Oh. Seems like it's this one. There are two kind of close by. There are 115 remarkable. Oh my god. Did not even realize there are so many. Alright, I mean, I guess we can drop down. Nothing to be done here. Oh, not enough clearance. Interesting. Very interesting. I thought I would have enough by now. For stuff like this as well. Guess I was very mistaken. A fool I was.
The path lies beneath the sands.
Wait, it's been buried. It will take years for just us few to dig it out.
Oh, fret not, let us hunt about for mechanisms nearby that might help drain the sand.
Sure, let's go!
Alright. I see one here. This one I want. Hello. Dun dun dun. Hello. Thank you. Always glad to get another one.
Dentro.
Find the location, that's a problem. Okay, that's the one. Wait. I'm sorry, but we'll be jumping like that. As I mentioned, like in the previous stream and in streams before, right now I really like, when I pick something, I want to clear it out of the interactive map for later. Because later, obviously, I will be searching for stuff and so on. So, just marking all the stuff that I already have. That's all there is to it. I would say it's quite amazing that there are people who collect all this stuff without using the interactive map. Like, wow. That is, like, amazing. To me, at least. I, in general, have problem with motivation to go after collectibles. Over here... Oh. Over here, I do go after them because obviously you get Primo and so on, so you can pull for someone, right? I should have not dropped here, but I wanted to anyway. I wanted to see what's here. Seems like there is nothing really. Alright, let's go back.
The door has been opened.
Oh, the traps. Yahoo! Hello. Nice to meet ya. Not really, but whatever. Closer and boom. Man, Xinian really makes me want to play Brutal Legends so much. It's been ages since I last played it. Would Sayu manage to get underneath? I totally need to check.
Sayu! Hehehe.
No. Damn it. I had to check for. I just had to.
The mechanisms. What a pain.
Alright, going... Wait, what if I smack you at the... No, you only go through here, okay. So you go through here. To hit here eventually. Alright. What if I do? God damn it. I don't think I missed anything in here at least. I can't turn you on for. Find another way to enter the central area. Okay. This clicked. What if we use you again?
颯のごとく
No chests? No?
や颯のごとく
Oh boy, we are going even further underground again. Hello there. Wanna fight?
6308式ユニット安全距離確認吸引テスト開始
A lovely fairy animal combination will destroy you. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, you go through the wall. You'll be hitting here. Got it. We'll need to trigger here something. Is there anything else? Yes, there is. Okay. I feel like I've heard a chest or something dropping. What was that? Dude, you're behind the wall. You can't even attack me. Stop.
颯のごとく
Dumb boss. Let's smug valve. And so the path has been opened.
逃げるときは
And if I go here now, nothing, at least at the moment, will change.
安全距離確認吸引テスト開始輸送の数行くぞ見てこいよほへい
Still no, okay.
颯のごとく
What if I do this again? Yay! Whew. Now, the question is, what was the chest for? It's not. Oh, maybe it is that. Yep, it's totally this. Surprising. I'll take it for. Obviously. Why wouldn't I take a nice chest? Proceed deeper. Gotcha. Hello there. Teleport waypoint. Always very welcome. With pleasure, unlocking you. Seven to go. Let's go. Okay. I see where we're going. I went to Alicia Keys' concert. I wasn't expecting it to be that awesome. That woman can really sing, Jesus. Yes, indeed, she can. And, well, it's nice that you had fun. Welcome. President Romwell, welcome, welcome, welcome. For the very first time, as I see. Well, I can tell you that I definitely do not have Alicia Keys' voice, but hopefully it's not too bad, or definitely not the same quality. Anywho, I'm Lynx, and playing Genshin over here. Not just today, overall it's like a thing, basically. At least for the time being. But other than that, also spending some times on YouTube. Over there, just recording videos for mostly visual novels, if you're into that stuff. Perhaps. A little snippet of information. Grass. Nice. We'll get to touch some grass in a second. Sure. Why not? Can I restore? Ooh, that's a lot of pieces. Okay. Right, I know where the game wants me to go, but... I'm the type of person that likes to go a different path. Sometimes. And we totally can do that. But it seems like this place... Alright, let's go back. I bet we'll get here anyway. Now I'm kinda curious where exactly she had the concert. Not gonna lie. Hello. I'm touching the grass. Hehe. Technically, at least in Poland, right now you can't really touch the grass. There is no grass visible. There is only snow. Let's go. I like snow. Short of emergency Lupa's magic bottle, you feel a little of your power being pulled away. What? Why is my power pulled away? Through the genie's entranced eyes, you see a Raj shepherd boy along with a dancing maiden. Her presence resplendent like a limpid gem beneath the moon's gaze. Festering hatred assails your senses, before alchemizing into primal, burning love in a sudden instant. Such love cannot be contained by the visit of a mortal. It is an emotion that can swallow one whole. Dead mortal, what desire of yours can I make manifest?
Lumine, are you alright? Answer me. Lumine, don't scare Paimon like that. Are you okay? Lilobar, worry not. My master remains unscathed.
It was a memory, someone else's.
Hey, what are you saying? Oh, apologies. I did not mean to let you behold a moment so shameful. But as you might understand, I have reclaimed a portion of my memories. Now I may guard you better. Huh? The light inside the bottle really does look more sprightly now. Yeah, it looks just like the lights I saw the matriarch when Matriarch Babel was emerging from Azaric's tent. Hey?
Yeah, Paimon, hide your eyes and cover your ears.
Let's change subjects.
Yes. Okay. I don't want to hear about that.
Across the sands, there is still much of the me that lies scattered. If you find it within yourself to offer me this generosity, my master, I'll be beyond grateful should you collect my fragments and return me to the wholeness.
You bet you I will.
In area surrounding Genie's fragments, a spot of green should flourish. This is because we, Gene, always release energy around us to create an environment conducive to our slumber. I hope you shall bear this in mind.
I will.
You have my thanks. Paimon will help you. Paimon's eyesight is second to none. Don't worry about it. Oh, I'm invigorated. Come, let us delve deeper.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go, let's go.
Doo-doo.
Genie bottle magic. Bottle. The parties gain portion of energy and can be used limited amounts of Genie's mind to clear certain obstacles. Okay. By using your Genie's mind, Leopard can remove small and large atmospheric vortexes. Nice. However, Leopard will lose mind when she encounters wind attacks. Various ancient ruins within the reserve of Genie's shrines in them. Draw near to the branches within them to restore might. Alright. I don't know if I get it or not, to be honest. I do not know how do I use the genie supposedly as well, so there is that part. Okay, there should be... this. Now that I think about it, is there something regarding genie here as well? I do believe there were collectibles when it comes to genie, but what were they called? No idea. Alright. Let's continue our journey.
颯のごとく
They are talking about something I did not pay attention at all, which is not good. Uh-oh. Holy crap.
話が通じないなら無双の風
諦めなさい。降参しなさい。やるわね。取るに足らない。
ルオパーリオヘイ吸引テスト開始渾身の術
無駄などその命いただいたわ。
熱々でしょ痛いよ安全距離確認吸引テスト開始倒れそうだ7号式モジュール料理の時間だよ
Good night. Okay.
地道に一歩一歩。
I shall accept this lovely, exquisite chest. Might as well pick it, huh? Might as well pick it. Where are we here? It's this one. Okay, I think it's this one. I think it's this one. Wait, I didn't mean to do it like that. Okay, over here, whatever. There you are.
Say. Hoi.
Boy. I can't climb up here. Come on. Can I get someone taller? Taller. Someone taller, please. Game. Thank you. I can't. Here you go.
Yo.
Oh. One. Freak.
はやてのごとく。
Two. 3. Is there more? I don't really see anyone, so should be right. So there is more. But where? Hmm.
ついてこれるかな?
What am I missing? Or where am I missing it? Oh. Ay, 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 ay. Torch puzzle. Okay. Four torches gone from the map. 18 to go. 18 to go. I'm not sure if this did good or not. Clearance, of course. What a surprise. Alright. Let's go. Another one to the collection. Dope. Activate the mechanism. Alright. Let's see what this is gonna do. Oh, the puzzle again. Oh, I'm supposed to protect that. Oh crap. Can't say I'm very happy about that. Where this? There we go. Why are we pushing it towards us? Alright, Jecht, good job. Good cooperation. No.
天なる来光翼よやパーディクトよほっ内戦はっよほっやそこほっそれ火花を散らす
Protect it. Quiet, windy over there, in it. I bet there is a lot of collectibles over here, by the way. I can smell the fact. Glinding component. Okay. Border fort. A chess piece. Okay. Did not even realize I picked it. Oh, yare yare. This does not look good.
Wow, what a cavern! What is this place full of water too?
What is this place? Oh, mechanism was built to sustain the dream of eternity, to supply the oasis, forever and always. It was once propelled by water, but is now driven only by sand. King Deshret left his glass goblet here, at the center of this place, that I speak of him bidding farewell to joy and leaving his cup behind here as a receptacle to contain past traumas and memories. And those traumas memories protected the eternal sleep of my mistress, the Lord of Flowers.
Was that something that happened in your time?
I suppose, but the details elude my recollection. What with my memories being as scattered as the air?
Then we need to get down there and activate the glass.
Patience. See how there are still 2 points of entry? Perhaps there are more mechanisms that we need to disable. Prithee, have faith in my intuition, dear master.
So how are we going to get through now?
Looks like all we can do is head back to the surface and find another path. Ginny, can you find another way leading to the other two tunnel entrances? I dare not claim to be certain. With though loose confidence, I believe so. Alright, good, then we'll best get back to the surface and start plotting a new path. Any objections? What do you think, my master?
Sure.
Alright.
I will get there back anyway later, at a later date to collect stuff.
Huh? Where outside is crisp? What difference is there? It's still as dry as hot as before. You aren't a desert dweller, of course you don't get it.
Hey, you little wildcat. Over here, if this isn't a coincidence.
Azarik, what you doing here?
Huh? Exploring and scouting, same as always. What is ranking another explorer in desert strange to you?
It's a little suspect, actually.
Running to sand and scorpions is normal. Running to some person all the time is one coincidence too many for Paimon.
Alright, come over and have some food, drink some water. You all must be tired.
Nah, we are good to go.
You get any plans after this? You wanna come with us?
Come with you, you found the path.
Don't tell.
Of course.
Heh, never mind that for now. The sky is dimming. We should rest. The path will still be there tomorrow.
Ha, you're right about that. Speaking of which, Lopor, I'm curious but never got to ask. Why do you hate matriarch Babel so much? Babel?
Yeah, other than the many you've been mean to everyone, especially Matriarch Babel. Every word you say is always so harsh.
What of it? Does it displease you that I taunt your tribe mother so? Of course it does, but I want to know why. Why you ask? Let me tell you a story, child.
The cold of the desert night bears a heft to its chill, and murmurs of secrets whisper over the midnight dunes bask beneath the silvery funk of a crescent moon. With a low voice, the genie breathes life into a tale from an age long past. Once a genie and a mortal king found themselves entwined in love, and from their union came children. You think like she's a descendant? Babel? But as time flowed, the mortal could not break the chains of power and ambition that clung to him, betraying the love of the genie. Hence, on the path of revenge, she twisted the fates of her children, briefing them in a plot to unmake their father and kingdom. And time sailed ever onward. The children of the genie grew to become king and queen, yet fell to the same schemes, to the same curse, until their kingdom was finally shattered upon reaching calamity's end. Such an ending, then, was that which the genie had orchestrated from the very beginning.
So, that was a scary story. Horrifying event. What does this have to do with my question? The genie in the story is not so unlike Babel, is she? Where they differ, however, is the shame and quest for renown that so compel your kind. Babel wears them like a mask, for she too is a creature of deceit. I taste it wafting from her very being. To her, be it son or daughter, all children are but instruments for her schemes. If you were absent, my master, I fear I might have even be quite fond of her. But today, things are different. She threatens your safety, and so affability is beyond my sphere of virtues. No, Matriarch Babel is the right person. You have spent more time with her, and must have taken orders from her. Orders that the left hand must never learn of. Perhaps those sordid affairs were just too inconvenient for you to face or consider. But I know your follies, and stupidity does not rank amongst them. Consider these matters yourself.
It's fine, Jack. Don't take this stuff so seriously. It's not like she's that much nicer to me or anything.
And should I? To you who are little more than a slave? My words have run dry. Apologies when if I have upset you.
Maybe we just haven't been together that long. Lombard was pretty mean to Jack before, but she's much more nicer now. So maybe if we knew more about each other, we could have a few less misunderstanding and stuff like that.
Yeah, let's talk about something else instead.
Please don't make me play cards again, for heaven's sake.
Sure.
What's the matter, Jack? You're looking real distracted right now.
Nothing, just continue.
Speaking of which, what have you all discovered? Tell me, I'm curious.
Well, I don't really know how to describe it to you. These are countless ancient pipes leading into the inside the mountain, and the legendary goblet of Al-Ahmar is there too.
So that thing was more than just a legend, huh? It really exists.
What are you talking about? Is it goblet Valbo or something?
Ah, that's not the actual goblet. It's just mechanics holding the eternal oasis in stasis.
Ah, so it's worth nothing at all. Now Paimon's depressed.
Yeah, so that's what we've seen so far.
Then the eternal oasis was never far from us at all.
Yeah, Dad always told me that he would one day enter the place and find Mom again. Then I thought I'd be helping him make his dream come true.
Jebrel would be proud of you.
Him? Ha! I don't care about him. That was a real simpleton. This trip was for me to send him to the place where he belongs. It doesn't matter what he feels about this.
Are you sure?
Ah, I don't know. Truth be told, I just don't know.
Nice camera angle, by the way.
My parents, will they truly reunite in such a place? The place we're heading to? Is it just a meaningless destination that I want to reach for the sake of... because I want to console myself?
No way! Jebrel will be super happy! We're helping him fulfill his wish after all!
Whatever the case, I have you to thank Lumina Paimon. Thanks for coming all this way to accompany me on this adventure. And putting up with my willfulness. After that, the fear of losing my home only leaves me when I'm with you.
Hehe, being able to adventure with you again has been great for us all too!
And what about me, hey? Cold and alone? Abandoned by the fire?
Stop it. You're my family too. You already showed me how things were done when I first came to the tribe.
This little white cat was terrifying when she first arrived. Let me tell you. Her face was like a doll. She wouldn't cry, wouldn't talk, but after spending some time messing about with me, she slowly opened up.
Wow, so Jack has moments of silence too. Paimon never thought that was possible.
Stop your hackling, Paimon. Don't listen to him. You too, Lumina.
Indeed, she didn't complain when she fell, and she didn't cry when she was hurt. Her calmness was, frankly, terrifying. But her rage, when it comes, she's like thunder.
What are you saying? Do you want a beating?
Anyway, for Jack this young, she's far more mature than most her age. It's frankly a relief.
Alright, you're full of it. I practically died of embarrassment when I first joined the Tanit. The time after that was gone was like a haze. Anyway, I thought I would never be able to feel normally again. It was all thanks to Azarik guiding me, teaching me how things work in the tribe. Like a big brother that could recover, it's been slow going.
That's how it was. No need to be modest.
Yeah, Dad also said he was going to tell me more stories about Mom, but now I'm never going to get a chance to learn who she was. He said she was beauty, that she was a character with countless virtues like, oh, star high above the wasteland. Oh, stars high above the wasteland, on nightingales, weary from the day. It's time to take off the crowns of roses, cleanse yourself with wine made from grapes. That's the only memory I have left of her. That always used to sing me this old nursery rhyme.
That was lovely.
Stop it, I'm always out of tune.
I mean, you sing it better than Jabril did.
Ha, I knew you'd remember. I spent a long time practicing this one. Couldn't get it done when Dad was still with us. After that left, finding my pitch just got that much harder. But I still learned pretty good, didn't I?
Yeah, that sounded good. Jack's voice might be a little raspy, but it fits a soft melody like this.
Just like Jebril.
Yeah. Alright, you should get some rest. We have lots to do tomorrow. I'll stand watch tonight.
Sleep. Close your eyes. The eternal oasis welcomes the lonely wanderer. Lay upon the pure and flowing streams, for here memories are forever sweet and pure.
Hey, sun's up. Got something to show you. Follow me.
What's the hurry, mate? What's with this secrecy? Can't you just show us here?
I assume he can't.
$200 treasure chests.
So things are going pretty well, I guess. 15. I still am not sure if I'm gonna be pulling for the lovely new anemo girl. I definitely don't want the new guy. Okay, supposedly you will work with that. How does it work? Ah. Interesting. So I just need to approach and we are good to go. Cool. Why am I running? It's so far away. Oh. Oh. Was that thing here? I think it wasn't. What the heck?
Look at this.
Wow, it's huge! And this kind of scrap can be dug up everywhere in the desert. Why did you ask us to come here specifically? Are we gonna play at a war inside or something?
Be patient, little wildcat. This one's interior is in perfect condition. We can activate it and use it to cross the dangerous, quicksand-filled areas.
What? What? Are we getting our own Gundam?
Yeah? Huh? A tribesman knows the inner working of machinery, and I opened her to be sure.
Azaric, how do you know how to... Jax, what's on your mind?
Azaric knew all these things, but you never once told me about them.
Don't get mad at me, little wildcat. Relax, you know I won't hide anything from you. I'll tell you the full story once this journey is over. Come on, I'm here to help. Lumina, you're a knowledgeable sort. You must have seen this sort of machine before, right?
Yeah, we've seen one in the rainforest before.
Hey, you mean the giant iron mountain? And we even studied it for our region in Jazari, didn't we?
I've seen similar machines in the desert before as well, but this is the first time I've seen one that's this intact. That one said that these are war machines left from over 500 years ago. I can't help but wonder what actually happened in that era.
But this big guy seems a little different from the one we saw before.
Interesting. Let's just go in through this arm first, shall we?
No, that's not what I meant to do. Twitch, stop. Twitch. Streamlabs, stop. Stop. Thank you. Actually, there is something I need to check, guys. It's like stuff doesn't trigger for some reason again. Let's go. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. It's cool that there is a fast path, in a way. What did they pick up? What did I pick up? Was it a book? If I were to be guessing, it was a book, but maybe I'm not correct about that. No. Who knows? Hello. Oh, okay, I know what we picked up. Never mind, I'm dumb. Is there anything? Being under an angle always like gets me incapable of seeing things in this game. Don't know why, but I just can't get used to that.
If the blueprint is correct, the generator should be down there. We need to activate the power system first before we can activate this guy. Luminous are trouble again. After confirming that the energy system has been activated, let's all head to the control cabin.
Okay. Oh, I need 3 more. I totally did not see them. Just that angle is so annoying. I can see. Okay. One is here. I need to find 2 more. Oh, I'm supposed to place it. Okay. Can't take it out. That's a little problematic, not gonna lie. One. I see what you've done again. That sucks. Would be nice if there wasn't that stupid angle. The angle makes it a little uncomfortable. By that I mean quite a lot uncomfortable. I'll take you. And you now. That's 2. That's 2. Where is the third one then? Our Gundam has been activated. No clue what I chose, by the way.
Look at this cutie. Hehe.
Xinyan is cute. She's very cute. Seems like there is no collectibles or anything over here on this Gundam. I refuse to call it otherwise.
Let me see. Energy system looks fine. Engine fine. Weapons. The long range sub weapon is out of order. The main one isn't functioning normally. Melee weapons and left arm working. Looks all pretty good, to be honest.
Hey? Hey, just what's wrong? You look like something's on your mind. No, it's nothing. It's just that I didn't get even half of what he said right now. Azrak feels like a different person. I've never seen him like this before.
What? I've become more reliable, haven't I? Autopilot. Looks like it's been dismantled. Can't find the device at all. Sorry, it seems that we'll have to operate this big guy by ourselves.
You mean I have to, don't you?
Worry not, my master. I shall guide you from the site.
Oh, so you know the way?
Of course I do. I can sense the vibrations of my fragments after all.
Oh, well, I guess we'll be troubling you to show us the way. Then, let's start the machine in the meantime, shall we?
On my way. Steady yourselves.
Woo!
Let's go. My own Gundam. Finally.
Alright, I've set the target coordinates. It's ready to be activated.
What do you mean? No, you didn't. You didn't set anything, man. Where? You filthy liar, there is no coordinates. There? Raptor, hello and welcome, and thank you for the follow, much appreciated. I'm Lynx, streaming occasionally, now a little more often, not for very long, like 2-3 hours. And Genshin it is. How's streaming going? I mean, the most important part is to enjoy it, to be fair. And it is quite fun. So I can... What's going on? No opening. Probably sealed. Throw a punch. Cool, I'm a blogger who posts on gaming blog website. Ooh, that's pretty cool too. I also do YouTube aside from streaming, so yeah. But over there it's recording, not streaming.
But he was also the one who could figure out how things work. Please allow me to sometimes focus here. Adelphi did leave those blueprints behind. I just need to recall what those illustrations looked like.
With an arm so massive. What's the goal I have for the channel on Twitch? Just to have fun, that's about it. I don't think anything other than that.
Oh, Paimon wonders how much stuff has to eat to work normally. Maybe it can't move anymore because it's been hungry for too long.
There should be backup power source for the weapon system on each side of the control cabin. The limitations they made all had this structure, so perhaps this old one will be no exception either.
Who's they? Who's they?
You're interested in your own fragments, and Jack is interested in the eternal oasis. Never mind who they are for now, would you?
okay, but you know, it would be more fun if you see people around to watching, chatting your stream whenever you live. Well, if they come, they come. That's all about it.
Fair enough, I shall ask her again later.
So reject. I know I'm being a bit impatient.
Okay, restore the power to the left arm. Gotcha. There you go. I'm guessing that might not be enough. I have Discord, but I don't share with anyone. I don't see a reason to. And I will abstain from that supposed post or whatever. I'm good. To the top level. Yeah, as I said, I don't give Discord to anyone. I don't see a reason to. Jesus, this is just annoying. Ah, another one of those. Done. Jesus. This shit is so annoying.
I have a website with a post that reached over 500,000 people. Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Cool. So annoying. Right, I'm kinda lost, to be honest. I think I'll be banning from now on everyone like this, honestly. It's so dumb. Jesus. I don't get how people can not understand that you're doing this just to enjoy your time a little bit, to have fun. You don't need to go after making it into a living or whatever. Sure, that's nice, but definitely not going this way, this path. Ridiculous. Go back to the control room. Let's go. Totally ruined the mood, man. Boat is charged. Alright, I've seen that we have to hit here now.
Gundam. Left hook. Whoa, they don't fall and hurt themselves.
Luminar, you're right. I'm okay.
Phew, guess none of us were hurt then.
We can enter the opening to the passage inside the arm now. We should leave some people here to stand guard while the rest of us move on.
Wait, don't you care about the taboo anymore?
I care more about your safety.
Suspicious. I bet that's what Liloparas thought. Enter the cave through the ancient machine arm. Lower, alright. Also messages like that. Smells of scum, doesn't it? Keep exploring. Okay. Bite al sucr. Helpful survivor one, welcome. Hello and welcome. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow. Yo yo. I'm Lynx. Streaming from time to time. Just to have fun. And we're playing Genshin here. Pretty much. Maybe once or twice that was something else. But, well, if I sit to stream, it's Genshin basically. For now at least. Maybe in the future it will change a little bit. That would be a good thing, to be quite fair. But yeah. Anyway, how's your day going? Hopefully you have a good one.
6308式ユニット吸引テスト開始安全距離確認ひゃっほう
Oopsie.
見てこいはっグオパーよっけや6308式ユニット吸引テスト開始安全距離確認はっ
And that's... Okay, let me get it out of the map. Where are we exactly? Whew. We totally went north. Quite far north. It is somewhere in here. And we are getting a remarkable chest.
Hey, the gate here's closed, and there seems to be no other way.
There may be clues to open the gate around here. Let's keep our eyes peeled.
We will. We will. You know what? This is going to be puzzling. We are approaching 4 in the morning. As much as I would love to continue, maybe I'll get some sleep in the end. Yeah, I'm not in the puzzly mood right now as well. that guy earlier. Ugh. What was his name? Techraptor 1. What an annoying dude. We shall return. 20 only. Damn it. Only 20. That's not good, man. That's not good. I have 6 and 40. Is 40 good enough to max out? Probably not. So we'll not even go there. To the bench, as per usual. Xianlin, it is time to rest. And it is time for me to let rest as well. Let's play some music, shall we? Let's play some music. And not Genshin music. Speaking of Genshin music, all the VODs I also upload to YouTube. The one where we got to see Nilo dance, the first one of all the Genshin VODs that got caught into the copyright zone. So basically, out of that, zero monetization, which is fine. But it's kind of funny that it took so long. It is kind of funny. Oh. Let us end it for today. Let us end it for today. Oh, would you look at that? I bet that was a bot overall. The Tech Raptor. Supposedly listening, but also not really. It's kinda funny. Has a block supposedly, yeah, but yeah. Whatever. Okay, I don't really have much to talk about right now. Aside from the fact that this guy was annoying as heck with talking about bullcrap. Yeah, we'll keep it like that. There is no need to unban. We'll keep it like that. Anywho, that was still kind of fun. Maya, thanks for dropping by in the very beginning. Obviously. Good chat, good chat. Not sure if you're still around, but thanks for dropping still. There was President for a second, Rumuel. One dude that got banned. And Helpful Survivor as well, thanks for dropping around. Thanks for the follow as well. Much appreciated. With that being said, for today, this is it. Solid 2.5 hours. Good enough for me. It's 4 in the morning almost, so I'm gonna be wrapping this up. Next song, please. We don't want the vocals. We don't want the vocals. If anyone would be interested, here you go. YouTube also exists. A lot of videos going over there. As I mentioned in the very beginning, Sakura Succubus 8 right now is being published. It's fun. Also a fun game. Also a really fun game, at least by my standards. Anyway, with that being said, I wish you all a wonderful weekend, and maybe we'll see. Maybe I'll be here tomorrow too. Maybe. We'll see. Or maybe I'll focus on trying to collect stuff from the previous locations. We'll see. Have a good one.